So you're thinking about moving to Baltimore, Maryland? We're so excited to show you some of the awesome neighborhoods and suburbs in and around the Baltimore, Maryland area.
We're going to take you around some of the various neighborhoods, show you a lot of the different features and price points so you can get a feel for what Baltimore, Maryland has to offer.
We hope you stick around to the end, where we always share a little tidbit that you won't find anywhere else about some of the awesome places that we're exploring in and around Baltimore, Maryland.
So you're not going to want to miss this. Let's get after it. So if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about Baltimore, Maryland, make sure you subscribe below, hit that notification bell, and you can stay current on everything here in the Baltimore, Maryland market. Let's take a stroll down the charming streets of Hampstead, Maryland. This Baltimore suburb is located in Carroll County and offers access to all your scenic roads to Baltimore County by way of Falls Road, making it an acceptable choice for commuters who want to be a little bit more removed from the congestion of Baltimore City and Baltimore County, but do not want a huge, long commute. The distance from the city makes this an extremely affordable option, with home prices here are generally starting in the high 200s and go all the way up over 1 million in some cases. You can find home options in neighborhoods and rural settings alike in a variety of price points and sizes and styles. Would you like a farmette? You can definitely find one here. Thinking about maybe a more suburban neighborhood with sidewalks? That's also an option in Hampstead.
Main Street Hampstead has a variety of events throughout the year. Hampstead Day draws people from all over the area to come out, shop the festival, watch a community parade, and ride carnival rides. The local fire department hosts an annual summer carnival, and Main Street is consistently lively with open houses and community events.
Now, if you like to shop local, we have Shipley's Fine Jewelry, Town Pride Interiors, or you can have dinner at J&P Pizza, or grab a coffee and a treat at Snickerdoodle's Bakery, or even a wine at Mason Green. If you're interested in a small town feel with comparatively affordable options, then Hampstead, Maryland will welcome you with open arms.
Lunazul is an incredible authentic Mexican restaurant that serves up a fantastic margarita, and every Wednesday, kids eat free. So you better believe Kelly's family takes full advantage of this one. Outlaw Barbecue on Main Street is consistently ranked as Carroll County's top barbecue joint by Carroll's Best magazine. And Greenmount Station is part bar, part restaurant, and part bowling alley, and all a perfect place to grab food and drinks with neighbors or bowl a few rounds with the family. Spring Meadows is a local spot where you could literally spend an entire weekend day eating barbecue at Charred Barbecue, enjoying a famous extreme milkshake from the Bus Stop Ice Cream Shop, sampling a beer from Monument Brewing, visiting the small petting zoo, and browsing the outdoor garden center for those perfect plants. This local treasure is a gathering place for families and friends whenever it's a beautiful day outside. They even host parties and concerts in the summer months. Across the street from there, find Sportsman's Hall, which is the iconic roller skating rink. If you're moving to the area with kids, you will certainly find yourself there watching the kids take laps while standing on the side with other parents over a cheese pizza. And if you're a golfer, you might want to check out Oakmont Green, which was designed and built in 1991. The 18-hole course is open to the public and available for group outings. The course spans 157 acres and is challenging but user-friendly for players of all skill levels, except mine, because mine are not good enough for any type of golf.
Niche.com votes 2 public elementary schools, Spring Garden and Hampstead Elementary, as number 113 and 114 overall in Maryland, or a 9 out of 10 by gradeschools.org. Shiloh Middle School is also rated a 7 out of 10 and the high school a 6 out of 10. Let's check out some of the great communities in Hampstead, starting with one of its largest neighborhoods, Roberts Field. The median real estate price in this neighborhood of mixed townhomes, single-family homes, and duplexes is $382,000. These homes were built mainly in the 1970s through 1999, with a few being built in the 2000s. With just over 1,100 homes in the neighborhood, there's a wide mix of housing options to fit a variety of needs. There are other neighborhood options ranging from Cape Cods to split levels, built in the 1950s, to newer neighborhoods with more contemporary floor plans. Okay, today here in Hampstead, we have one of the best spots for families and community events. It is the Coppermine Four Seasons athletic facility. Has a gym, has pools, has indoor fields, a lot of stuff to do here. So if your kids are playing sports or you're in the area and you want to join a gym, this is a really great spot. It's been around here since I was a little kid. So it's got to be over 30 some years now for this facility. But I'll take you in here, show you some good spots, and show you why it's really cool. This is the main lobby. Right down there, over there, we have some physical therapy. We'll have our fields over here and ways to our pool. We have a gift shop. And then all the way over here, we have the path to the gym. Right here, we have a whole room dedicated to cardio. So if it's either ellipticals or bikes or treadmills, this is where you want to come. It's a really huge spot. I can't show you all of it because there's a lot of members in here right now. Now I'm outside. Can't get a lot of photos of the inside because there's members actually working out. We can't videotape when there's actual members here due to the restrictions that they have. But out here, they're building another swimming pool on top of the one that they already have. And then out, as you see out in the distance here, is a couple athletic fields. So turf fields, really good for the community. So if you're playing lacrosse, which we've talked about in prior videos, more than likely your kid will be here at some point, whether they're playing for Coppermine or playing against Coppermine or just having a practice of sorts. So let's go back inside. We're gonna see all of the indoor fields for indoor soccer, indoor lacrosse that are really popular. But this is a really good place here in the Hampstead area. FX Physical Therapy has their location here right on site, which is really nice. They are an outfit where they actually have their own gyms too, but they are scattered out through the Baltimore area, and they provide physical therapy and fitness training for a lot of individuals, but here on site is really nice to see. This is the spin bike room. It's absolutely huge. They got a ton of bikes here, spin classes, various hours of the day, in here before anybody else. Huge room, absolutely massive. As we know, spin is exploded with popularity now, so you're actually able to do that here as well. Here is the indoor fields, which are absolutely gorgeous. This is where I grew up playing a lot of my sports, especially indoor lacrosse and indoor soccer, but you can see how great it's been maintained and how beautiful the fields are now. And I'll zoom in for you. All right, so if your child or you are into some kind of dance or ballet or any kind of group class, yoga, I know a lot of people out there are yogis, so you're definitely gonna love this area. It's an absolutely huge studio room, huge. So you have the ability to do a lot of different things here, and they have a lot of different pieces of equipment that they can actually roll in. And you can do things such as, kettlebells and band workouts, so on and so forth. So this is a huge multi-purpose room. Enough for, this is like a wedding hall, it's so big. I'm here in Hampstead and I'm at North Carroll Farms. This is about a little over a 300 home community with a mixture of townhomes and single family homes. So the lots are not the biggest, probably about a quarter acre or so. And then, you have your townhomes all on one side, and then you have the rest of the single family homes on the other side. So you're basically a left and right, and I'll show you here in a second. But you can expect to spend, for a townhome in this community, you can expect to spend anywhere from $315 on the low end if the property needs a bunch of work, to about $345, $350 on the higher end. Now, typically these townhomes have about 3 bedrooms and anywhere from 3 baths total to 4 baths total. So that's a mixture of at least 2 fulls and then maybe 2 halves, or maybe 3 fulls and a half, so on and so forth. So if you're looking to get into Hampstead area, as we talked about, it's really convenient and gives you good access to Hunt Valley, Towson, Timonium, and downtown. And then also gives you really good access if you need to venture up into our northern friends here in Pennsylvania. So whether it be in southern York County or over towards Gettysburg for a nice family vacation or field trip, it gives you tons of options. But these homes here are, right off the main drag in Hampstead, right off the main street. And they were built, in the early 2000s, so they're really not that old, which is really nice. Some of these townhomes here in Maryland, unless you're looking at a new build, can be very old. So that's one of the better factors here. All of them here also have basements, which is really cool. Not all these townhomes are being built now with basements, but these townhomes at this price point, it's really hard to find, especially something as new as really these things are. Now, on the other side of the street are our single family homes. So all of these are very different from one another. So you could have a 3-bedroom with a 1-car garage. You could have a 4-bedroom with a 2-car garage. You could have a 5-bedroom with a 2-car garage. Usually not a 1-car garage, but you get what I'm saying. They're all pretty close together. So they're not on top of each other, but they don't give you the most privacy in the world. So they've got a lot of homes here in a small area. But the good news is, like I said, they're all different from one another. So if you want to, find something that's not, really cookie cutter, but, not the same as your neighbors next door, you'll have the ability to do so here in this community. It goes all the way up to the top of the road, and turns around and comes back down the other side. So it gives you a ton of options. What I like about these homes, I'll show you now, is they do have cul-de-sacs as well. So depending on which way you go, you can either be right on the street here, or you could be tucked away in a cul-de-sac. Typically, for these homes, you're going to be looking at anywhere from about $450 on the low end, all the way up to approaching $600,000. And that just, that depends on obviously the bed and bath size, and if there's a finished basement or not, or if people have left it unfinished. But typically that's exactly what you're going to be looking for here. But again, it gives you a real nice sense of community, a lot of neighbors, a lot of kids playing in the street when school's out, of course. And then it gives you, again, your access to Baltimore, Towson, 83, and our friends up north in Pennsylvania. So it really could be a good option. It's pretty affordable. They come and go on the market. They're not, there's not a plethora, of course, as we are in a very much a low inventory market, of course, but they do come on the market, so it is something to be aware of. But it gives you a really good options. And also, if you want to go over to Westminster, you have the close proximity there as well. So if you're looking for something that's more of a community feel, small town with a main street, with little shops and things of that nature, this is really a good option if you want to get into a market like this.
Hampstead is the best of many worlds. It's located in the heart of Carroll County, but borders the Baltimore County line with easy back roads to a lot of Baltimore suburbs and the city itself. With a population of just over 6,000 people, it will give you a small town feel with easy access to local amenities. So whether you're enjoying a leisurely walk through the historic district, grabbing a bite to eat at a local eatery, or simply soaking in the friendly vibe of Hampstead, this town welcomes you with open arms and a cheerful, "Howdy neighbor, here's to Hampstead," where history meets hospitality and every day feels like a sunny day in May. I'm Kelly Schuett.
And I'm Mike Mislinski, and we're with the W Home Group of Next Step Realty.
We get calls and emails every day from people just like you who are thinking about making the move to Baltimore, Maryland, and we love it. We love sharing all of the amazing things that make Baltimore Charm City.
Whether it's 9 days or 90 days, we're here to make your move to Baltimore as smooth as possible.
Reach out to us anytime. We're so excited to get started helping you make your move to Baltimore, Maryland. You can call, text, or email us anytime. All of the information is below. We're so excited to help you on your journey moving towards Baltimore, Maryland, because we love new neighbors and new friends. Welcome.